Welcome back to another episode of Quick Picks with the Geek. I am your host, Bro Power the Geek. Next up, we've got Terrance, T-Rex, McKinney versus Chris the Problem, Duncan, which is basically dynamite with legs versus Scottish man built out of rebar and emotional trauma. Let's talk. Terrance, T-Rex, McKinney, coming in as a plus 170 underdog with a record of 17-7. Terrance McKinney fights like he's trying to speedrun MMA. This man has 16 first-round finishes, 16, which means statistically, if you leave to grab a drink, you may come back and the fight is already over and Bruce Buffer is already halfway done yelling. The man is a walking alarm clock. Touch him wrong and your night ends early. He's got nuclear knockout power, but that's only half the problem. The dude is basically a boa constrictor with hands. Guillotines, RNCs, opportunistic chokes out of scrambles. If he hops on your neck, you're either tapping or dreaming. His athleticism is off the charts. Fast hands, explosive entries, and movement so quick it looks like his controller has turbo mode enabled. And lately, he's talked about leaving pride behind, fighting smarter, and leaning into the path of least resistance approach, which basically means, I'm trying not to blow my gas tank in 2 minutes. Growth. But the man does come with disclaimers. His defense? Yeah. Picture a screen door on a submarine. He gets hit clean way more often than someone this talented should. He keeps his head centered like it's glued in place. And while he's tough, the chin has been checked, stamped, and sometimes declined by fighters like Ribovics and Bonfim. The cardio? Also a question mark. If he doesn't get you out of there early, the explosiveness dips, the openings widen, and he becomes a very mortal version of himself. It's like Cinderella, but instead of midnight, it's the 3-minute mark of round 2. Still, first round? He's one of the scariest dudes on the roster. Full stop. Chris, the Problem, Duncan, coming in as a minus 200 favorite with a record of 14-2. Chris Duncan fights like a man who has seen some things because he has. This dude's mental toughness is forged in pure tragedy, loss, hardship, and probably at least 3 Glasgow bar fights per calendar year. He hits hard, like actually hard. 7 knockout wins, an aggressive jab, good body work, and pressure footwork that forces opponents backwards whether they want to or not. And he's not just swinging clubs, he creates angles, sets up his shots, and builds momentum as the fight goes on. He's like a diesel engine that runs on anxiety and violence. His cardio is one of his best weapons. He can fight at a pace that melts people. If this hits round 2, Duncan starts looking like a man who's just getting warmed up while the other guy is rethinking all his life choices. He's also shown real improvement in takedown defense. Surviving Mateusz Rebecki's wrestling attempts is like surviving a hurricane. You don't brag about it, you just thank whoever you pray to and move on. But he's not without flaws. His striking defense is, how do I put this, charitable. He absorbs 4.5 significant strikes per minute, and often gets pulled into brawls where both guys are taking turns seeing who quits blinking first. He also can get caught clean. He's been knocked out before, and against a sniper like T-Rex early? Yeah, that danger is very real. And while he has some submission wins, he can be out-grappled and controlled by specialists. If McKinney jumps on his neck, Duncan doesn't want that problem. Still, Duncan is durable, conditioned, and fights with the kind of stubbornness only a Scotsman or an old Ford pickup truck can muster. So, who wins? If McKinney lands early, and we mean early, he can absolutely detonate Duncan. The speed, the power, the explosiveness, the submissions. Duncan has to survive a hurricane disguised as a person. McKinney can catch him on the feet, blitz him, or wrap up a neck the second Duncan shoots something poorly timed. But if Duncan survives that first 5 minutes, oh boy, that's where the relentless cardio, forward pressure, and break you down over time version of the Problem comes online. He can walk McKinney down, jab him up, go to the body, turn this into a brawl in the later rounds, and take over. And if he gets McKinney tired, this fight tilts hard in his direction. McKinney, early nuke, Duncan in late avalanche. This fight is basically race against the clock versus man who thrives when you get tired. Official pick, Chris Duncan. Duncan's cardio, pressure, and ability to take over the fight after round 1 outweigh McKinney's early danger. I'm riding with the more durable, better-paced fighter who stays dangerous longer and doesn't fade when the fight gets messy. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat when the next video drops. And don't be shy. Leave a comment below and let me know who you got winning this fight. Let's see who really has the crystal ball around here. Until next time.